was asked to speak at my high school reunion, so I showed them the suicide note I wrote at 16. I almost didn't go to my 15-year high school reunion when the invitation arrived with a note asking me to give a success story speech as the published author who made it out of our small town. I lacked bitterly success. If they only knew the email mentioned how proud the school was of my achievements and how I could inspire current students, the same school that watched me disappear into myself and did nothing. I decided to go, not for closure, partner. I don't believe in that anymore, partner, but for truth. The night of the reunion, our old gym was transformed with streamers and photo colleges celebrating the good old days. Principal Matthews, now with gray hair but the same dismissive smile, introduced me with practiced enthusiasm, and now our very own best-selling author, Eliza Chen. The applause was polite as I approached the podium. I pulled out 2 pieces of paper. One was my prepared speech about perseverance and following dreams paired what they expected. The other was yellowed, folded, and refolded countless times. I had a speech prepared, I began, about how this school gave me the foundation for success, but that would be a lie. Instead, I want to read something I wrote during my junior year in this very building. Dear Mom and Dad, by the time you find this, I'll be gone. I can't do this anymore. Every day they call me Chink and Gook. They knock my books down, they leave notes in my locker saying to go back to China, even though I was born here. Yesterday, someone threw a milk carton at me in the cafeteria, and Mr. Peterson saw it and laughed. I told Mrs. Brennan and she said I needed to develop thicker skin. I looked up. Mrs. Brennan was in the audience, her face ashen. I am tired of being invisible when I need help and only visible when I need someone to torment. I am sorry I couldn't be stronger. The room was completely still. I continued. I didn't go through with it that night because my little sister knocked on my door asking for help with her science project. I couldn't leave her, but I came close. So close, I didn't become successful because of this school. I became successful despite it. And I am not sharing this for revenge or to embarrass anyone. I am sharing it because right now in this building, here's another kid writing their own version of this note. I looked directly at Principal Matthews, and they deserve better than what I got. I stepped away from the podium. No one applauded. Some people were crying. As I walked toward the exit, my former English teacher, Miss Winters, grabbed my arm. I had no idea, she whispered. That's exactly the problem, I replied. 3 days later, the school board announced a comprehensive anti-bullying program. Local news covered my speech. Former classmates pardoned some bullies. Some bystanders flooded my inmark with apologies. But the message that mattered most came from a current student. I tore up my note after hearing about what you did. Thank you. Sometimes success isn't measured in books published or money earned. Sometimes it's measured in notes never sent.